Peace, my family. How y'all doing out there today? I hope you guys are doing good. I came on here today to share another clip from Dr. Malachi Z. York's book called Is There Eternal Life After Death? And this question and answer is question, what are some of the methods people use to deal with the reality of death? Question. And this is Dr. Malachi Z. York's answer. Some people think that if they stay young, they will not die. The word death itself has become almost unmentionable in these days and times. For then, the wealthy would have to deny this being the earthly paradise. It's deemed to be death is always thought of in terms of the very old or severely ill, or always the other guy, until you've almost embraced death yourself. And the angelic beings give you another chance. Stress of pleasure seeking is placed on enjoying life in the youthful years, and cosmetic companies and health spas make billions of dollars on trying to keep everybody young. The actual occurrence of death or deaths often calls for psychiatric attention, and man's forgetfulness caused by him to fall independent from God. Yet, the remembrance of death immediately humbles the mortal man. Fear fills the heart when he remembers that one day he will have to return before the Most High God. Yet, he consistently loses himself in his abundance of wealth and destruction of the world, and never stops to ponder on the reason for his existence. The fact is that every human being knows deep inside that his own death is inevitable. So, they have devised schools of thought in order to buff that reality. One of the most obvious ways to relieve oneself of the reality of death is to make sure of enjoying every drop of life while the blood is still running warm. This could be done in taking drugs, performing life-threatening stunts like skydiving, bungee jumping, speed racing, etc. I'm giving you, etc. I'm going to do anything and everything I want because you only live once. That's some of the mortals' mentality. I'm going to do anything. I'm going to do any and everything I want because you only live once. This pleasure-seeking practice is common and his has been for centuries amongst millions of people. There are people in the world who are wealthy or important enough to afford special doctors that are responsible for keeping their bodies intact and healthy long enough for them to complete their mission. This is done through what modern day scientists call stem cell research, which it is the removal of the fresh red blood cells from the fetus and injecting them into patients that have diseases that destroy the cells, such as cancer or multiple sclerosis, brain damage. The cells from the fetus begin attaching themselves into the person's cells and begin to reproduce fresh blood cells that helps the regrow or rebuild damaged or dead cells of the human being. Scientists are reluctant to introduce this method into the States because in order for them to obtain the cells, the fetus or baby is killed. And this is why they're trying to take over third world countries to continue their experiments. They know that poor countries like Africa, India, don't mind getting rid of babies because they can barely feed themselves. This research is almost on the same level as cloning as far as reproducing the cells of a human being. And that is the end of his answer. So I just thought that I'll let y'all know. And it's all love and